Well, how y'all are this afternoon? This is your buddy George Jones over here at the Bergen Gun Range with my next installment on 8. I got this old used gun. The old used gun I got today is this guy, the Colt Official Police 38 Special. Now, the OP has been around for a long time. They started making this gun in 1908, and they produced it in some variation or another all the way to 1969. There's a few minor improvements over the years that they made on it, mostly aesthetic. I think the last Official Police revolver that they made actually had a shrouded ejector rod of some kind. They also made, Lawman and Trooper, and it's a bunch of different variations on this gun. But this was the Official Police. This was the gun that Colt went after the law enforcement market around the turn of the century with, and pretty much had it for a few years. Improvements in Smith & Wesson came along, and they were a little cheaper, and, it's back and forth. It's a business. The OP is a 6-shot 38 Special revolver. They were available in nickel and blue. This one is in nickel. The nickel is starting to give out on it around here where the rampant Colt logo is. And this one, somewhere along the lines, got dropped and the grip got busted. But it is a Colt and it is mechanically sound, and I thought, we'd bring it out and shoot it. I've looked at this gun. It's in pretty good shape. It's got some of the nickel shot off of the cylinder face, like you would expect a nickel gun to have it shot off. It is in 38 Special. It's a 6-shot revolver. It has that good old Colt lockup to it that it's got a little roll by when it's relaxed, but when you pull the hammer back and pull the trigger, that thing goes into battery lock and it's tight, buddy. So we're going to give this guy a try right now. I just did a video on the Beretta Mix and left the target up down there where I'd been shooting at it with a 22. So we're going to loadify this gun right here with some 158 grain 38 Special round nose lead, which is what I like to shoot out of these older guns, because lead's loaded at 1,200 feet, 1,000 feet per second or less, and that's a little easier on the old guns. I wouldn't shoot plus P's through this gun for love nor money, but I don't know. If the wife had fried chicken that night, I'd probably Now, anyway, we're going to give it a try here. That guy nicely locked into battery. Get us some ear mufflers on here. Give this old gun a try. A try-take. A try-fi. 6 on double action. 6 on single action. We'll start with double action. Let's go. We're grinning and bearing it right here, waiting for something to happen. Okay, let's try the next one. Oh, hell no, let's get that out of there. I don't want that damn thing exploding in battery. Let's see, maybe we'll hit him again, get him to go again. There we go. There's an idea. Get him. Well, see if we can get it to go again. We'll do that. Okay, here we go. One more try. There we go. Ain't hit the bullseye yet, but they're all around it. I think that's it. Okay. See if we can get her to unload here. I don't know if that's the gun or the remanufactured ammunition. We'll see. I don't care. I'll do it again. We've got some old remanufactured ammunition here. I normally shoot the Federal 158 grain round nose lead factory load in 38 specials that I'm doing, and I just couldn't find it the other day. So I had some of this remanufactured ammunition. That chamber seems to have a score in it. Okay. 6-on single. Didn't much care for that. 6-on single. Shoot it any better on single action. And that's shaved lead. That's shaved lead badly. Shaved lead again. Hopefully that's it. It's kind of a lead shaver. That shaved lead's so big, that big chunk of lead landed on my arm. Okay. Now, again, that could be the end. Whew. Oh yeah, that cylinder right there is badly pitted. You can clearly see it in there. It's badly pitted. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay. The serial number reflects that this gun was manufactured in 1940. I run through the serial numbers on the website there and looked at it, and it said that this one was made 1939 to 1940, in that range. You know, it shaves lead pretty good. Okay, it's a neat old collector Colt. Maybe it ain't in as good a shape as I thought it was going to be, just to tell you the truth. It does shave lead badly, and it's got one cylinder inside of there that's, you can look at it up in the bright light and you can see that that cylinder right there is a mess in there. I don't know if you can improve that or not, just to tell you the truth. And it shaves lead badly. But it does seem to lock up good, so it maybe the cylinder forcing cone gap is off, and that allows it to do it. Or maybe that ammunition ain't resized right. It could be a number of things. But anyway, even in that condition, with some of the nickel finish is probably at about 70%, and it's got a busted grip. And with all of that being said, I think this gun still would bring $400 in the market, because it's a neat old Colt OP. Well, let's look at the accuracy of it. See how it actually shot. Let's give it every break we can. I shot this target with a 22 pistol earlier, and so it shot a nice little bunch of 38 holes right in here. So that was 12 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, looks like 12 right there. So, given its age and condition, it didn't shoot too badly. Can you stop an assailant at this range with that accuracy? Absolutely. So it's got its little idiosyncrasies, but it's still a serviceable defensive firearm, at least up to 6 rounds, until you have to get a dead blow hammer and bang on the ejector rod to get the spent shells out of it. But with all of that having been said, You know, all of the really pristine, beautiful ones have been snapped up by collectors, and this is about the only thing that's still on the market. And all of its shortcomings and broken grip and deteriorating nickel and so forth, I still say this gun's worth $400 at retail. You know, and that's probably what you'd expect to pay for one. Well, all right then. So that's about the size of it. Like and take, share, pie, commentate, and subscribe. Getting pretty close to the old 1,500 subscriber giveaway. I'm not 100% sure what it's going to be. It's not going to be a gun, but it's going to be something. Leave me an old $1 in the Patreon bucket on the way out the door. And if you send me a bunch of money on Patreon, I promise that I won't go to Europe and spend it on hookers and ganja, like some YouTubers I know. Well, all right then. We'll see y'all when we see you. Bye now.